Coach, how did you feel about the second unit's play today?
I thought they did a good job. I thought they got a little unlucky in the first half. They had a really good run in the first half. Got excellent shots. A couple that had they gone down, we really would have been in a good position. And then we had some. I thought Eric had some good looks tonight that he normally makes that he just couldn't get to go. So, but all in all, I thought the second unit did a really good job when they were out there.
Steve, you guys have been so resilient throughout the year, but obviously this one's a little tougher given the defense you did play on Dame for so long. What do you say to the group heading into this last game of the first half to make sure you don't drop 3 in a row?
Just keep going, long season, and all we can do is keep forging ahead, and that's the plan.
By playing one tonight again, too, are you just sort of going forward assuming that this two-way limit is going to be lifted? Because I don't know if that's official yet.
Yeah, I'm not even thinking about that. So if we need one out there, which we did tonight, then we'll play him. And yeah, I'm not giving that any thought.
Okay.
It's one game tomorrow, obviously over the span of 72. But considering you're on a little 2-game losing skid right now, and the break's coming up, does it feel big tomorrow?
No, to be perfectly blunt. It's a long haul. It's going to be a brutal back-to-back, and we can't go into that game with feeling like, oh my God, we have to do this. Got half the season ahead of us, so we're in a tough spell right now, schedule-wise. We let it slip away tonight, so nobody's in a good mood. But like I said, a lot of basketball ahead. We just got to keep plugging away.
What did you think about Kent Bazemore's start against one of his old teams, and did he have any insights about tendencies?
Kent played really well. I'm a huge fan. He just brings energy and force to every game, and great teammate. Stays ready for a night like this where he gets to start, or stays ready on the bench. So I love Kent. Thanks a lot.
Right. That is cool. Thank you, Coach. Appreciate that. Steph, you guys had quite a few games that looked like you were going to win in the final, whatever, and did pull it out. What would you attribute the lack of execution to? Is it just less time together? Is it inexperience? Like, how would you break down what happens in these games?
I'm not chalking this one up tonight to quote unquote execution. We had for a 4-point lead with minutes and change left. Bays gets an open 3 in a corner. I get an offensive rebound and miss the layup barely. We get another tip, kicks out to me. I miss a 3. Draymond missed the tip. Then Dame comes out and hits a 3. Then we go back and, I get a little runner that sits on the rim for 5 seconds, doesn't go in. Obviously, Dame makes a shot. So tonight was kind of just one of those, everything that could have not gone our way did. And, they made some big shots. Charge play, obviously. There's been other games where I could really say, like, we didn't, legit execute. And those are learning lessons. And, we can't dwell on it, but we do have to be real with ourselves that we've tricked off some games. And, that's not a good feeling, but don't linger, on it. Don't dwell on it. Keep moving. We'll be in these situations plenty more times down the stretch of the season and still have to have confidence that we can win them.
Steph, does
tomorrow obviously
you guys?
I didn't hear what you said.
How important is getting a win tomorrow, considering that it's the last one before the All-Star break?
It's the next game up. It's pretty straightforward. Not to be short, but yeah.
Steph, obviously you wanted to get the win out of this game, but when games are close like that and you're going back and forth with a guy like Dame, how fun is it in the moment?
competitive basketball is great. It's what we live for. Minus obviously the fans, like it's been all year in most arenas, still felt like a playoff type atmosphere and playoff type intensity. And we've obviously been in those type of games with Portland over the years, and against Dame and the surrounding cast. So it's always fun. It's never fun to lose, but it's those type of back and forth are what the NBA is about, really.
Damion, Steph was saying that there's been a number of games this season where as the word he used was tricked off. But you've had some games you could have won. And I'm wondering, as those games pile up, what do you try and take from them to make it a positive experience moving forward?
Actually win. Finish out games. As he said, there's definitely been a couple games, that we played in that we tricked off. So it's similar to what we talked about the other day, Monty. There's been games that we had opportunities to win, and we didn't. And then on the flip side, there's been games where we fought and clawed our way back from being down, big to winning. So it's just a matter of keeping the foot on the gas and staying aggressive throughout those games to get those wins.
What do you think was behind the fact that neither team could really create any real separation, that it was tight most of the way?
Yeah, outside of the first, I think we were up 12-2 or something. Outside of that, it's definitely just, if you look at the shooting percentages, both teams play well defensively. So just a matter of trying to get guys shots. We try to cut the head off their snake throughout the game. And, having a game like this where you hold Dame, 22 points, you sort of look at that and, that's a game that we should win. So didn't happen, but, we still have another game tomorrow. So look forward to flying down to Phoenix.
Just mentioned that game tomorrow against Phoenix. What's the importance level of ending the first half of the season and heading into the All-Star break on a positive note?
It's huge. I feel like this game was one of, the biggest games of the year, obviously going into All-Star break. And then once again, tomorrow is even going to be another bigger game for us, another test. Everyone just has to come out aggressive, ready, to go out there and compete. Phoenix is rolling. You have to, tip your hat off to that. I think they're the number 2 seed right now, but that's potential for us. Could be a first round matchup in the playoffs. So, just a matter of taking small steps and just trying to learn and grow, but also know that after break, that's when, everything is really starting to count. It counts now, but, that's sort of the jockeying for position for, the playoff race.